Hello, if you are watching this, that means that you have hopefully just finished the first part of this little mini-series, 2 parts of advanced image-to-image editing or in-painting with the Flux.2 Klein 9B model. The first part, you saw us add Link to the background and then add his hat and then fiddle with his sword. Now, the moment of suspense we've all been waiting for. How do we finish it? Well, it's pretty close to the end. We took about 18 or so minutes. If you've all been learning something and having fun, I sure am learning a lot as I do this. So it's time to finish this and go on to the next one. Here we go. We're going to do this. Retain the same art style. And colors from picture 1. Okay, I think that last batch we just ran was the first job. That's why it took so long. So this one should go a bit faster. Yeah, see, it just went straight to gen. It didn't have to load anything. Sorry there. See, already loaded. Now the generation times will probably be the same, but you're not spending 30 seconds to 2 minutes waiting to load the model from your hard drive, whether it be solid state or spinning, into the VRAM onto the card. Or if the model's there, the text encoder won't fit, so it offloads. It maintains it. Okay. Now, in the old school in painting days, you could do what's called a mask, and there's workflows that do this. The mask allows you to import an image, and you can draw over what you want, and in the prompt, that's when you type in change. You don't say change, you just write down what you want it to be, and that works. That's what I'm used to doing in painting. Pain in the ass. It doesn't always keep the same style. Wow, one edit would take forever. This is why I chose Klein, Flux.2 Klein 9B, because you don't have to do that. There's people who need that granular change, do it, right? But like if I want to change his ears to be pointy, which I will, I just write, have him be pointed elf ears. If I want to say change his eyes to be blue, I'll change his eyes to blue. It's because these newer models have these far more sophisticated, not just the text encoders that can interpret what you're doing, because it's based off natural language using an LLM. It's literally based on an LLM, Qwen 3. It's an 8 billion parameter model. The models themselves, the base models, are far more advanced because this technology, everything's improving. And we are reaping the benefits from it. You know how I can, in Copilot or Gemini or Claude or ChatGPT, you can do the same thing. I don't like the way the ear looks, change that. It's a lot more used to that type of language. You might be able to do that in here. Not sure if it'll work, but you get the idea. You could not do that in the past. Don't even think about it. Why is this taking so long? All right, come on, one last step. We can do it. Come on, should have done a single image. My bad. No, I'm not going to edit it out because this is the fun of this channel. You get to see me make mistakes and have fun. Because I'm sure everybody else can make mistakes too, so it helps everybody to feel seen, feel heard. Like, oh, I don't have to be perfect like this content creator who's been refining the same video probably for hours or whatever. No, I'm just a regular bloke just trying to have fun. All right, come on, you can do it. There we go. It's better. A little too long still. So we could change that by making it short. But this one, that's the one I'm actually okay with. I prefer a little bit shorter, but I can live with that. So left click on it because you do multiple, and don't forget if you want to see the images, just left or right click allows you to toggle. So right click, copy clip space, left click, right click, paste clip space, Bam, there we go. Okay, now we're gonna file, save. Then I'm gonna apply changes. Just gonna restart the backend, and we'll be able to get that custom node. All right, now we're ready. It's really fast if you don't have 1,000 custom nodes. my main AI workstation takes, like, I kid you not, like 3 minutes to start up ComfyUI. It drives me nuts, but I've got some pretty crazy workflows that I've used from other people. I cannot create them on my own. I don't even pretend to do that. Change the batch size to 1 this time. Okay. Refresh. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. Okay, I'm just gonna do batch size 1 because I just loaded it. Now let's see. I'm not telling it to do anything with image 3, so let's see if it barks at us. The reason why I'm keeping this view because I want to see if there's a box. I can't remember if the box goes over the image or if it goes inside the node for it. I already grabbed it. Maybe do it next time. Remember, this information right here means it's just updating the custom node gallery. So don't worry about that. I'm gonna have 2 playlists. One will be the edited, cleaner version, unless it's like a small thing that I fixed, then that's fine. But on these videos where it's like I spend a half hour to an hour trying to fix something, I'll that be a separate playlist and call it unedited, raw, extended edition, whatever, to let people know, like, hey, these are longer. You know, this video is pushing an hour 42 already. Not everybody wants to do that. But if they want to know how I fix something, and maybe do that in the chapters. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But one of the whole reasons for this channel is to see this. So I just got to figure a way to incorporate it into the channel. Okay, here we go. Hey, look at that. It got the hilt backwards. Yay! This is why we do multiple batches. But it could also be because it's still trying to load the third reference image. So if I do this, then this is 3, so I don't mess up that. I have to bypass this and this. Remember, you're not deleting it, you're just bypassing it. Big difference. Let's see what it does. You know, we didn't get any errors. Before, when I've just when I just bypassed the image, but I left this regularly enabled, it threw an error. Now, the way that you can fix that, not fix that, but the way you can make it faster is, guess what? You add a group. We'll call it, oh, there we go. Yeah. Reference image 3. And I've got a workflow where I did this for, crap, come on. For 1 and for 2 and 3. Because there's sometimes, you know, because I just like, I like simplicity. I want one of these. I like just one. I don't want having two. So I have all three reference images piped into that, and then my bypasser right here. I've got CSS enable reference image 3. I've got that for 2 and 3, so I can just quickly toggle it. And then I have to just manually do this, which doesn't bother me. I could add another group for that as well, but whatever. That part doesn't bother me. So, see right there. Put it right there. Then, if I go enable, yes, go back here. There you go. That's why those group things are so cool. We don't want to do this right now. Okay, done editing. It's still... The sword looks really good, it's just the hilt is backwards. We'll do batch size 4. Run it again, we'll see what happens. And every now and then, Comfy just has issues. Sometimes you just have to restart Comfy. This isn't anything like with Stability Matrix or any other programs out there. It's just Comfy. If you look it up, a ton of people complain. Is it just me, or do you have to reload Comfy every 5 gens or after every single generation? Because it doesn't always offload or handle the caching properly. There's a lot of issues behind it. This is part of the struggle, what it takes to use a really fun, awesome, powerful program like this. There's drawbacks. This kind of started off as just like a fun side project. And now it's a lot bigger. They got official integrations like NVIDIA, but it's not like Comfy's a massive, massive company. It's probably just a team of devs. Gosh, I love being dyslexic sometimes. A team of devs and just doing their thing, trying the best. See, here we go. One image. See, that's what should be happening. So I'll try pushing the batch size to 4 one more time because I'm just kind of curious. Should not have been doing what it did before. It could also be because it's not respecting the startup argument that I put of reserving 3 for the VRAM. It could be ignoring that. It would not shock me. Okay, give me the right hilt this time. Come on. I kept it the same. I like the way it looks, so I'm just gonna do this. Flip the hilt of the sword. You know what? I didn't have, yeah, I'll try to do it. Oh yeah, picture 1. So it's direction. So I'm going to disable that. Go in here. Disable those. Now I'm back to single image. I didn't want to copy and paste and do all that stuff. Let's do this. This is why I like having just one workflow. With one thing, I don't like having multiple. I can just, with the buttons, I can just disable it real easy. Now, had I done a bigger batch, could have fixed it? Yeah, maybe. But this is a really good example showing what you can and cannot do with in-painting with this. Because some people really like that specific, nope, I want to change just this particular thing. And there are workflows that do that. There are. And if people enough people ask for that, I'll do it. Otherwise, I take DM requests inside Reddit. I also offer personal trainings. Personal trainings, I'm going to charge for it. I don't know how much. It's going to be fair though. But I need to be compensated for my time. And things are only valued at what you place it. So if I make everything free, it's usually what my advice is worth, right? Free. paying for something, it usually has a lot more to it, a lot more meaning and stuff. Oh, look at that, just killed it. Oh, that's the problem. I forgot to copy and paste that. I forgot to change the reference image. So models, you'd be surprised how often this happens. Oh, not models. Packages. Here we go. Okay. Let's make this bigger. Alright, this is. Let's make sure. Okay, so we're going to copy, left click, paste, bam. Now let's try that again. See how my VRAM's not spiking anywhere towards 90%? It's staying at that 11, 12-ish. That's why it's running a lot faster. Now you're going to learn every video card, has its limits. I bet if I turn the steps down, increase the batch size, probably get a little better. But if I double this resolution, I can't do batch size more than 1. Otherwise, I'd get those massive issues. If that reserve VRAM option isn't working. There's also other nodes that you can do to help with that. But I'll save that for the videos. I'm just trying to make this easier for you guys. Facing the other direction. Flip the hilt around. This is where I might use AI because it's like okay, I know how to prompt for the most part, right? But if after several images I'm still getting it wrong, it's the prompt, not the model. So that's when I'll pull out AI and be like, hey, can you write this for me? Come on. There we go. Okay. Now we're cooking. All right. Use the same art style and coloring. Use the same art style and coloring in picture 1. Okay. Well, it took far longer than expected, but it's been a fun journey. I really do appreciate you guys joining me on this. I really hope I was able to show you a bit more of what it takes to do a multiple image reference on the image-to-image or in painting within the Flux.2 Klein 9B model. Really powerful, really awesome. And you can do stuff like change this to realism and make it look real. It's really cool. That gives you at least enough tools to start playing with it, have fun, build some confidence in yourself, and start having some fun. And make some pictures you can share with your friends. And you can import a picture of yourself and give yourself like a different outfit, whatever. So many different things you can do with this. The sky's the limit. If you don't like something they're wearing, remove that if you want. It doesn't matter. It can handle it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this. And please leave the comments on if there's anything you guys liked or did not like, something you want me to change on this. I'm literally learning this as we go along. I've never done this before in my life. And it's something that I've been wanting to do, and I actually do enjoy this. I'm not going to be that guy that tells you to like and subscribe every single video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I want you guys to do it naturally, but I will throw in a reminder every now and then because that's what's going to help me. So it's going to help motivate me to keep on doing these. If I don't get any likes, if I don't get anybody views, I'm not going to make them. But if I get people who are liking them, who are watching them, sharing them with your friends, it's going to be a heck of a lot easier for me. I mean, I've spent 2.5 hours in my morning doing this. It's going to take me probably 30 minutes to an hour to edit to get a shorter version and then this version. That's a lot of time. So I hope you guys appreciate this. Please let me know if it's worth your time or not, and you know, we'll just roll with it. I appreciate all of you guys' time watching this, truly, very much. Have a good day.